My name is Maria Ramirez, and I'm the program coordinator for Transplants for Children, and I'm an organ transplant survivor. At the age of 13, in the summer of 7th grade going into 8th, I was diagnosed with end-stage renal disease in my physical. In 2006, I received my kidney transplant, and I didn't know what was happening. The first thing I was introduced to was a biopsy, and it's like a big, huge needle. You don't even know how huge it is. And then it's just going through all those IVs and needles and surgeries. And then not only that, it's just medications. I never took medicine, it was always liquid. But then I was introduced to pills and the way they tasted. I was introduced to so many pills, it was just so crazy.
So when they told you, like, you could die if you don't have this procedure or these treatments, at what point did they tell you you had to do a transplant?
That was the only, well, it's not a cure because the transplant's not a cure, but it can stop me from being on dialysis. The first change was my body. My body changed first.
What was the one thing that changed?
Swelling. I was so swollen with fluid, of so much fluid that my body was retaining.
And so what did they tell you? What did the kids tell you?
I was being bullied.
What did one kid tell you that you always remember?
If I was saving food for later.
And how did that feel?
I didn't want to go to school.
So then after you graduated, what did you do?
I went to college for a year and a half. And that's when I was introduced to my bad people. And what I mean bad people is like the wrong crowd. I was hanging out with the wrong crowd.
How long after you decided to go that route did you find yourself being sick because your transplant was no longer, or was being rejected? Like, what was the time span from that?
At the age of 21, I went to my doctor's appointment and I didn't leave the doctor's office. I went straight to the ER.
How did you feel when that happened?
I felt disappointed in myself. I felt like a failure to everybody, especially the person who died.
So Transplants for Children, how do you know that organization?
I was raised in this organization.
What kind of support did they give you?
Meeting other kids that have the same condition as I do.
And when you met these kids, how did they make you feel?
Normal. I belong there. I don't have to be ashamed of who I was.
Okay.
Not only do they hear my story, but they hear other stories of transplant survivors that went through the same thing that I went through. My name is Maria Ramirez, and I'm the program coordinator for Transplants for Children, and I'm an organ transplant survivor.